like I'm alive again. Alive again. Oh, you make me feel like I'm alive again. Turn your magic on. And you she'd say everything you want's a dream away. Under this pressure, under this weight, we are diamonds taking shape. We are diamonds taking shape. If we've only got this life, this adventure, oh, that I. If we've only got this life, you get me through. If we've only got this life, and this adventure, oh, that I wanna share it with you, with you. With you, see you, see you. They ready? Well, come on, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready? Come on, we ready? We ready? Break bread fold, break bread fold, break bread fold, break bread fold. We ready? We ready? Come on, we ready? Come on. There ain't no question about who the best. Mason gon' lay the track and hard to come to do the rest. Step in the way, most of going through you. You must have gone past the drunkest boy, you was blessed. And I'ma take him out the game, y'all. It ain't no thing, y'all. You wanna, I rip you up like a chainsaw. The game's wrong, boy, please believe it. Keep your Bible with you, cause you gon' be needing Jesus. Beating for chart, topping hits. And Archie ain't gon' stop dropping. I'ma make $1 million, then stand on the top of it. Rocking it till the day I die in this game. Archie with the fat, boy, adding the fire to the flame. Well, who's ready now? Come on, well, who's ready now? Come on, well, who's ready now? Come on, well, who's ready now?
My people. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? I can see Mr. Francis, you're there.
Yes, I'm here.
Humphrey. Super, super. Where's the other culprit? Mr. Friedman.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I want to see you. That should be automatic. That should be automatic.
Yeah, kidogo tu.
Yeah, Francis, how are you? Francis, how have you been? I've seen you are the first person on the call. So Humphrey came 10 minutes left.
I'm doing good.
Alan came 7 minutes late.
Guys, we agreed to be punctual.
So guys, I think the next time I'm going to be doing this, if I open the live call and I stay in 5 minutes, I see nobody, I'll end the call. That's how I just want us to be serious. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, normally the call is I normally open the call at least 10 minutes before the main hour. So because I don't want us to be contradicting each other, because I'm having another class immediately after this. I was just in another one, so I just had to jump off. So anyway, Who is having any questions? I think today Mr. Rain will not be guiding you through because he's not feeling well. So I'll be taking over on his behalf
Sorry,
on
Mr.
our
Ray.
next. Sorry?
Sorry to him and quick recovery.
Yeah, quick recovery.
Mhm. Yeah, so I know he's going to feel better. So how have you guys been doing? How was the support and resistant? I've only seen Alan, I think is the only person who has done all the assignments. I've seen his chat on NAS, I've seen his chat on GBP. I've also seen him doing gold and Euro USD. The rest of you, Humphrey, I've only seen your gold. I've only seen one assignment from you ever since.
I'll submit the rest.
You'll submit the rest. Okay. I'm yet to see.
Yeah.
I see Alan is Alan, what is laughable?
He's laughing
I'm
at
good,
me, I
man.
know.
Sorry, you're saying what?
Uh, let's move on.
Yeah, the best thing with those assignments, you cannot copy and paste. You cannot. Uh, so you just have to do on your own trading view, like you have to do it. So Francis, I've seen your work, good stuff that you guys are doing that is very clean. So before I proceed to to the topic of today, who has any question? Any difficulties that they were facing during the marking up their charts?
I have a
Okay.
question about the breaking, where to understand how these lines they are breaking. It's not yet
How
clear
they
for
are,
me.
okay. How the
Like
lines
now,
Mhm.
how it is being breaked, how the candlestick breaks either from the support or from the resistance. There is somehow I saw Mr. Rain calculating those bars, and I did not fully grasp or get that concept clearly. So
Okay.
I think maybe you can try to explain it to me.
Okay. I'll actually touch on that on my next thing, like just immediately before I start. Any other person? Humphrey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Friedman, you're
Yeah,
good?
wait. On this part where, let's say you've done your markup from the daily, then from the daily 4 hour to the
Mhm.
1 hour, then that part where you guys say that you wait for a retest, you yeah, that part I think.
You wait for the retest first before you enter the trade, yeah?
Like if you can touch that part, it's gonna be better.
Okay, my computer wants to do what? Okay, I think it's okay. I'm going to touch as well on that. So I think it's the part where you are trying to see where the break normally comes, when to wait for the retest and when to enter. Okay. So
Yes.
okay, I
Yes,
believe
yes,
today
yeah.
I think your question is almost similar to what Francis was asking. It's only that you ask it in a different way. Okay, so I'll go directly to today's topic. Who remember what it was?
Supply and
Supply and
demand.
demand.
Supply and demand. So
Yeah.
let's discuss. Let's just discuss what is a demand. What is a demand? Before we even start the lesson, what is a demand? and what is the supply? So those are the questions you'll be asking ourselves, and I'll be helping you identify those areas. I believe all of you understand what is a supply and what is a demand, yeah?
Yes.
General business terms that we used to learn from if you've been in high school, yeah. I'm sure you learned about when the demand is high, what happens? I'm teaching you
The
The
business
price
now.
goes high.
is high.
When the demand is high, price goes high.
Yeah.
When the demand is high, price goes high. Why?
High.
Because there are more buyers.
Because there are more buyers. Any other?
Than sellers.
There are more buyers than sellers. Any other reason? Why is it always when there's a higher demand of something, the price goes high?
Mostly there is scarcity.
Amazing. That was the thing that I wanted, scarcity. Yeah. So when the demand of something becomes high, meaning you cannot satisfy everybody. There's somebody who has to get, and there's somebody who has to lack. True?
Yes.
So that
Yes.
is why price does what? Goes
Goes
up.
high.
Okay? And there was
Yeah.
and when the supply is low, I know that is a trick question. When the supply is low, what happens?
Also, the demand will go high.
The demand is high.
Okay. Why is it like that? But sometimes is when the supply of something is low, the demand of that commodity might degrade over time. True?
Yeah.
Why? Humphrey, you're the one who said hi. Yeah.
I did not understand your question.
I said sometimes when the supply of something is low, sometimes the demand is no longer there. True?
Yes.
Why?
It might be that thing is no longer interesting to in the marketplace.
It's not interesting. Okay. So we are not here to talk business. We're here to talk about the forex market, the forex industry. Okay. And we are because the reason why I'm bringing all these things to you is because in trading you're going to see all this correlation so many other times with the price of a commodity. Like if you're going to do stocks, if you're going to do US stocks mostly, that is the thing that I want you to be concentrating on. The top 100 companies in US, that is NAS 100, the top US 30 companies, okay? So you just have to know those general terms like, okay, why is today that PMI came out 54 and price of gold went down a little bit, then came back up? So those are the kind of things we have to just be aware and be able to understand and just get a glimpse of what all this is all about, okay? Why is it that when fear is in the market, such and such happens, Why is it that when when the price of the dollar goes up, the euro goes down? Okay. So it's just a tug of war of supply and demand. And before I go, I'll first touch on, let me share my screen. I want to touch on the questions that you guys posted the first time. Okay, let me open my thing first. As I feel it. This is the part that I want you guys to be very attentive over and over and over and over again, because this is what these two areas are the main foundations actually in trading, about supply and demand, understanding supply and demand, and understanding support and resistance. Those are the main things. The rest of many other things is just going to be noise. If you can be able to master these, then the rest of the journey is going to be a little bit easier. Just be a little bit of psychology, manipulations, just being able to understand that. Let me come to my thing. Can you guys see my chart?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah.
Where am I sharing my screen to? I believe all of you have gone through the first. I've gone through the videos a little bit. True.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are the guys who will be teaching me now. If you guys have gone through the video, then that's awesome. Can you see my chart?
Yes.
Confirm with me.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So I'm gonna remove certain items. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to remove this. So which chart am I on?
Euro
US
USD.
1 hour.
Euro USD, 1
Yes.
hour.
Yes. So this is the 1 hour, the euro against the dollar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the chart that we are looking at. So just going to the first questions that Francis, you are asking. Let me do a quick markup so that we can go with you. If my chart is too small, you guys say it. So what is the trend right now?
Downtrend.
The trend is down. So this area will become what?
Daily support line.
My daily support line. Do we have another one there?
Yeah, that one.
Do we have another one there? And another one. This one is not a good looking one. I'll put it there. And another one, I'll put it here. Oh, wow, I should have just been copying this stuff. Okay, let me not name them. You guys just know. You can see the way I'm naming mine is a little bit different from yours, yeah?
Yeah.
You see, for me, I just say what?
Daily support and resistance.
Yes. You, in the meantime, just be accurate, be naming them. For me, I name them both ways because I understand, I can actually see them immediately and just be able to know, is this now a resistance or is this now a support? Like I don't have to be naming it over and over, like saying these are resistant, resistant, resistant. You get it, and this is a support and support, because these lines can flip either way. Okay.
Yeah.
So hope that doesn't confuse you. Because they are all support and resistant lines. They are all bases. It's only that in the meantime, we have many resistance than support. True? Okay. I believe I've kind of touched almost all of them. The ones that are significant. Anybody seeing any that I've not touched? Tell me.
When you are still there. What if we have another base below that one where you have marked the
Below?
current price? What can you name it? Or how can you name it?
This one.
Let's say below that chart you have another.
Annotate on it. Annotate on it. I believe you're saying about this.
Yes, I'm saying this one. So let's say you have another one, maybe somewhere there. You have another chart somewhere here. What are you going to call it?
Somewhere where I cannot see where you're saying somewhere here.
Yeah.
Kindly annotate and
The current price are here. So we started from here. But when you enlarge,
can you guys see where is annotating?
Yeah, the purple thing down there.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Let me come back.
Why is my staff also cannot accept to run this annotation?
You're here. You're actually annotating down here.
Yes.
I can see. I can actually see where my cursor is down here. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm asking if we have another base here. And we had started from here. Here, yes. How are you going to name it? Will you name it as a support or are you going to name it as a resistance?
Let me understand what you're asking. So you're definitely asking that what if we add another base? Oh no, where is your thing? Let me understand. Let me see if I did understand your question right. So you're talking what if we had another base here?
Yes.
How
are we going to name it as a support or what?
Are we going to name it?
Support.
Where what defines us naming those bases? First of all, we look at what before we name any kind of base. We look at where is price currently. True?
Yes.
If price is above us, all areas below it on the basis are going to be what?
Support.
Are going to be support levels. Okay?
Okay.
All areas below it are going to be support. And that's why right now, this line here, it is now what?
Resistance. One now.
This one. This line, this black line.
This black line.
It is a support.
Support.
It is now a support. Why? Initially, when it was here, I want you to see. I'll play it one. So now this line was what?
Resistance.
Resistance.
It is now a resistant. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mark it very carefully. I want you to be able to fully understand this very carefully. Right now, this one is a resistant. It is a supply area. Why?
Yeah.
You see how price went down. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what happened. Look what happened. What happened?
The price
It was broken.
It was broken.
Price did break it. So
Yes.
if price did break it, these lines becomes what?
Support.
Support.
Invalid.
No, it is not invalid because it has not closed.
We have to move it to where the current price is.
Why?
Because the price has already shifted from the
This line was here.
yes.
Then price came and break it and did break it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were expecting that this area is going to be a resistant area, but price came and ignored it, and it closed above. The body came and closed above. This is what we call a close. The body came and closed above. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Francis, I want you to understand, we do not do anything at the moment. We don't do anything because this is still a base. Okay?
Okay.
But it was a base for sellers. It was a supply area. Okay?
Okay.
Buyers came and took over. I want you to take this as a military base. Okay?
Okay.
Initially, this was, let me use an example of Iran, and I'm sorry, hey, if I hope I'll not be flagged out. So let me use, this was an Iran base, an Iranian military base.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yes.
The US came, did fight these soldiers here, and they took over this territory. What do you
Okay.
think the first thing the US soldiers will do in this base? Where initially it was what? It was an Iranian military base. Now, the US troops came and they moved these soldiers, like they were able to conquer this base. Let me do this so that this base. Okay?
Yes.
What do you think the US soldiers will do?
You will capture it.
They will capture it. When they capture it, okay?
Yes.
Remember, they had their supply, their own supply of armor and everything down here. I want you to see where I'm pointing down here. True?
Yes. Yes.
Now, this is where they had their grenades, most of their troops. Now, all their troops, they were able to conquer this area. What do you think they're going to do here?
I think they are going to settle here.
They are going to settle up here.
Yes.
Awesome. So if they're going to settle up here, this one becomes what?
Support.
A support. Meaning, if they're going to continue with this war, they will not be relying on this base for supply of their armors and everything, because now they will have, like most of their armors and everything, they will now settle them here. True?
Yes.
So this base is now going to be their base. Instead of them trying to set up a new base, they will just like renovate this base and they set up their base here. True?
True.
So this is why we say the US came and break. They did break this zone. They did break, they took over. Buyers came, took over this area. So it was a resistant, now it is a support for the other pair. Okay?
Okay.
So what we are waiting for and how we will want to take this trade is we always wait for what we call retest. Why is my thing lagging like this? It's too lagging, it's lagging. My internet is lagging a lot. I don't know why. So we are waiting for the retest. This is the safest place for you to join the war. Okay?
Okay.
For it to go to where? To the next area. Okay? So this is now what we call a retest. So on the next, let's say you are you did observe this and you wanted to take a trade, you wait, you stay patient. Okay?
Okay.
Then look what happened during the candle open. Remember when so the candle open is going to open where? This candle closed here. Here. Sorry. This candle closed here. True?
Yes.
So the next candle automatically is going to open at the same exact point. True?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
But you don't want to enter in the air. You don't want to be the first person. You'll always wait at the base for you to take your trade. Okay? So let's see what happened in the next candle. And I'll play this one slow so that all of us see it. Okay. You see what happened? That was even faster. I needed to play it slower. Then I'll do this. I want you guys to really understand this. That's why I'll not move forward unless you guys have really fully grabbed this concept. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So let's see what happened. Look, did the candle open?
Yes.
So let's see how it played out. Is it coming back to the base? Is it retesting the base?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we now at our entry?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that the safest place to enter? Yes. So what you do, you now come, place what we call a long tool.
Wait, hold on. How, so the long tool you're using it to buy and the short tool you're using to sell?
Yes, longs is going high, short is going low. We are shorting, and longs we are longing, okay? So it's the other name of bearish and
bullish.
Bearish and bullish, okay? So you, depending on how greedy you are, this is how you do your thing. You can decide to place your stop loss whichever way, okay? But I'm going to show you the exact places to be placing your stop loss. Basically, it is at the other support area. But with this one, is going to be like big, okay? So we are just using this as an example. So this is the candle that you want to trade on, okay? You can decide to take it all the way up or just whichever way, whichever amount of pips you want, whichever amount of points you want. You've identified a flow of currency from a certain point to a certain point, and you just want to take that opportunity there to like enter. Sasa it depends, umebeba kijiko, umebeba kikombe, umebeba sahani, umebeba kibuyu. It's up to you, whichever amount you are able to carry. Kama umebeba kibuyu yenye imetoboka, shauri yako, utafika kwa nyumba kama hiyo maji imeisha yote. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see what happened. So are you now in profit?
Yeah.
So right now you are in profit. If you kama umetosheka na whatever this movement is, like I know this is, especially this is on the daily, this is a very good pip movement. Like literally from here to here, you can actually see it's more than 69 pips. Okay, that is a 0.05% increase. Okay, on the daily.
Okay.
So let's see what happened. So are you in deep profit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're now drowning in money. Are you still in profit?
Yeah.
Yep.
You see what happened?
Yeah.
Are you able to see the way price does its thing? You see price keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So look at the next candle open. Again, we came back to the same support area. So remember, this is a tug of war happening because this is what? What is here?
Resistance.
Francis? We have resistance here. Okay, and you can actually see this resistance start from here. Okay, so you see, we know we have, like, our enemies are just above here. Okay?
Okay.
Let me draw that area where our enemies are. Literally, we can see where our enemies are. I love putting them like this red because we know it is a danger. It is a danger zone.
Yeah.
Okay? Ukikuwa hapa wewe uko kwa unaitwanga aje front wall. Uko kwa front end. Wewe uko kwa battle mbele. Kama venye David alituma ule bwana ya Uria. I think I can relate with if I relate with the Bible, you guys are going to understand. Okay?
Yeah.
Alimtuma hapa mbele ya kufe. So unaona each and every time price goes there, it does what? It gets rejected back. Okay? So look again. So you see each and every time price is coming from a supply area, from a resistant area, it's going fast to react at the base. Okay? So it depends. If these guys are going to be stronger than these guys, so this is a battle. Okay? So let's see what happened finally. Finally, what happened? The buyers won. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you see the value of identifying such an area? At least by being here, you are not the first person and you are not the last person. You are at least in the safest place to enter your trade. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because whichever way, kama hii candle next ingeamua ikuja i-close below, tena tungejua tunangoja retest. Tungejua what? Tungejua tunangoja. Let's assume this candle came and closed below. Tungejua tunangoja retest. And by you knowing that this candle here has closed below, you know this retest is where I'm going to exit my previous trade. Because initially I was taking a buy because of this. Okay?
Okay.
But I've just realized that sellers, it seems sellers are more like sellers are still around this area. So they have been able to push price below. And then we kind of, this base, we were pushed below again. So I'll totally know that sellers are here. Right now, we were confident with buys because we knew what buyers are in this position. This candle is what is telling us that buyers were in this position. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that made sense.
Yeah.
Any questions, Francis? Francis, did you understand that?
Yes, I'm continuing to digest it.
Okay, okay. So more practice, you'll actually be seeing it over and over and over and over and over again. So let's go on to our today's lesson. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So today's lesson is we want to measure with what we now call Today we want to measure now what's happening. Sorry guys, my thing is lagging like I'm not sure. Let me plug in internet. Probably it might behave. Okay. Okay, that's one better. So I'll not be writing so many. Supply and demand. Okay.
Okay.
So when it comes to supply and demand, I want you to show you how to clearly be able to identify what? A supply area and a demand area. Okay?
Okay.
On a supply, we always expect what in a supply? When price come to a supply area, we expect sales.
Sell.
Okay? What
Yes.
happens at
Yeah.
supply? Ni nini inafanyikanga at a supply area? At a supply
sell.
area is okay. You guys first give me examples of supply areas that we have. Where we normally get supplies of commodities, food, blah blah blah. What happens there?
There is selling.
They're selling.
Yeah.
They're selling
Yeah.
whichever you went to take. Like ukienda kwa farm ya tomato, they are supplying you with tomatoes. True?
Yes.
True.
Ukienda kwa warehouse ya mahindi, ni mahindi inauzwa. Okay?
Yes.
So the first thing is being able to identify like where are these areas. Okay? And how to identify where are these areas? Remember the first part we talked about is support and resistant. So between support and resistant, where do you think sellers are?
Resistance.
Sellers wako kwa resistant. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I want you to remember what we talked about the last time. I believe you guys were taught this very much clearly. Okay?
Yeah.
What type of a candlestick is this?
That is
Humphrey. This is for Humphrey. What type of a candlestick is this? Yes, I've not seen any of your assignment. I'll still insist, okay? Francis, do you want to help him?
Bullish pin bar.
A bullish pin bar. Alan?
These only the last candlestick only.
Yes.
That's the hammer.
That's a hammer. That's a hammer. Wow. Wow. You guys are amazing, eh? You guys, I love the way you guys okay, let me do this to you now. So, what type of a candlestick is this? If it's a bullish, is a hammer, is a nini.
Which one?
Okay. So, I want you guys to be supporting your answers. Why are you saying this is a bullish pin bar, Francis?
Because of where it has been formed after the downtrend.
It has been
And now
formed.
it is showing that the market is going to reverse to the bullish, to the uptrend. And it has a small body, a long wick at the bottom and small wick at the top.
Amazing.
Actually, basing it from wherever it is being, where it is occurring after the downtrend.
Occurring after the downtrend. Wow. Somebody's doing their work. Okay. Humphrey is like, what are these people talking about? Alan, why are you saying it is a hammer?
Because the hammer candlestick has short or no upper wicks and long. The other wick is long.
The other wick is long.
The lower wick is long and the upper wick.
One last thing about a hammer that you've not pointed out.
A small body.
Small body. There's one more thing, like what really now defines why it is a hammer or why it is a blah, blah, blah. Where are hammers normally formed? Go back to your notes, bro. You guys can check the notes. Like, it is even there kwa hub, nimewaekea mpaka PDF. Where are hammers formed? Most cases. Check your notes if you guys were writing something. Or if you guys if you have the PDF.
Hammers are formed at the top.
Where sellers pushed price down.
Francis, you're saying something?
I think it is formed at the top of the trend as the market is taking the reversal turn.
I want you guys to read the way that thing is. Can somebody pull up the PDF? Do you guys have the PDF? I think it indicates to you very clearly. I know this is not like very much significant, but I just want you guys to be used to this. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to be used to this, and that's why I'm taking a lot of time here so that you guys just be able to understand it.
Also this hammer appears after a downtrend, and I think that's a downtrend. And it also says sellers pushed price down, buyers stepped in strongly and closed price near the high.
Yeah. It is forming at the bottom.
So Did anybody pull the PDF I'm talking about first?
Yes. Meaning,
Mm-hmm.
it is saying what is a hammer candlestick? It is
Mm-hmm.
a specific bullish reversal candle. Key
It is a
characteristic: long
specific,
wick, long lower wick,
hold it,
small body
hold it.
near the top of the candle,
Uh-huh.
retro or no upper wick,
Mm-hmm. Continue.
appear after a downtrend,
Uh-huh.
meaning sellers pushed price down, buyers stepped in strongly and crossed prices near the high.
Uh-huh.
Signals a potential bullish reversal.
Uh-huh.
Important note: if the same candle appears after the uptrend, it's called a hanging man, not a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So if it appears after an uptrend, it's called a hanging man.
Yes.
So it's either way. You can actually see a bullish one or a bearish one. So somebody said this is a pin bar. Yeah, you can literally say this is also another pin bar. Like this is now the correlation why we are saying like these things they can correlate. Somebody will point to this as a doji. Kuna mwingine atasema hii ni doji. Okay?
Yes.
At some point I can't say is right, na pia siwezi mkataza pia nimwambie ako wrong. Yeah, it has a small body in the middle, is only that the wick ya chini ndio kubwa na huku ni, so it depends yeye like macho yake anaona nini, but literally this is pointing to us that this might be what? This might be a hammer. Okay?
Hammer. Yes.
So where do they normally appear? They appear either at the bottom or at the top. So at the bottom, and I was able to pull the chart to my left to you guys to be able to see, was this our lowest area? Was this our lowest points?
Yeah.
Were these our lowest points?
Yes.
Did it appear?
Yes.
So when you see this, it signals a possible reversal.
Reversal trend.
A possible reversal trend, because remember the trend was where from where this thing is forming. The trend was going down.
Downtrend.
Okay.
Yes.
My thing is lagging, so I'm clicking I'm clicking my things more than 20 times for it to appear. The trend was going down. Okay.
Yes.
The trend was going down, then this thing popped in. So initially we had like this base, so these baselines here. So this was signaling to us there is an indecision in the market. Okay.
Okay.
Like it was just pointing to us, sellers might be where? Sorry, buyers might be in this area. Okay.
Yes.
So we got that signal. So it was just a matter of patience. So we are never going to enter on this. We'll always wait for the confirmation candle. And that is the next candle. So let's see what happened. Now I'll just play this fully on daily so that you can finish it faster. Oh no. So you see what happened? The next candle pointed us what? What did the next candle do? The next candle eliminated the noise. True?
Yes.
Now, do we have something on top of us for us to be able to see like what to do? Now do we Okay, this is where I want you now to be very keen. Okay? I want you to be very keen. This was what? A support line. Do you agree?
Yes.
This one. It was a support line. Yeah?
Yes.
This candle failed to close below. But look what happened to this to the next candle. Now, do we have another resistant line here?
No.
Why?
Yes, we have.
Somebody said, yes, we have. Are you able to point it out? Are you able to explain to Alan why? Remember, and I want you to note this, it's not always going to be like a textbook, like the way we have done our PDFs and we read it in the Nini, like that exactly. But automatically, bases are formed after a candle open and closes at the same
Price.
At the same price point. So in this case, the reason why we called this a base here, it's because we are assuming this candle, this one closed here and this one opened here. It's only these gaps I'm going to explain about why sometimes we get such gaps, okay?
Okay.
So, but whatever we told you is always make it here. Let me put this to be just a line, okay? The reason why you're doing this is you're just assuming this candle opened from this point, okay? So
Okay.
this base, we say this is a base because of this. Now, this candle opened here. We are assuming it opened here, and then where did it close? Somebody to annotate for me from where this candle closed. This one, the blue one.
Yeah.
It closed here.
Awesome. So this was the close. And I'll put it as blue. So this is where this candle closed. Automatically, you're always expecting the next candle to open where? Somebody to annotate, Humphrey.
The same place as blue.
The same place as blue. So we are assuming this candle opened at this area, okay?
Yes.
Yes, it did gap up, but I've told you always consider when you're putting your areas as to be here on top, okay?
Okay.
Now, have you realized I'm having two lines at a very close position? Yeah?
Yes.
So the other day I told you to be
Yeah.
getting rid of this line. If you guys remember. Always to be looking at the buckle. So then look what happened. Price went below and closed below. So now what does this area become? The whole of this area. Somebody should have figured it out like instantly. Tap.
Resistance.
Resistant area. Alan. Humphrey.
Working it.
A resistant area So we have like two
Right, man.
resistance here and here. Automatically, this area becomes what? What we call our daily
Supply.
Supply.
Have you guys seen how a supply area is formed? And what type of a candlestick pattern is this? If you guys told me that you guys went and mliniambia mlienda mkasoma, what type of a candlestick pattern is this? Hii hapa hivi from here, here. I think Steven angekuwa hapa angekuwa amesha shout.
Evening star.
Evening star. Alan, you're muted if you're talking.
Oh, rally-based rally.
A rally-based rally? Nani?
No,
The other
wait.
Or engulfing, bullish, bearish engulfing candle.
Bearish engulfing candle.
It's a wait. Drop. It's a drop-based drop.
Super. If I had something and sijui unapigiwanga makofi ama unafanyiwanga nini. This is what we now call a drop-based drop. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what we call a drop-based drop. Because remember, we've identified on our left side, there was a stronger what? Support areas. Okay?
Okay.
This is like a fence. These were like fences. Remember, I told you these bases are like fences. Okay?
Okay.
These areas from here to here ni kama fence. Wewe ukitaka umekuja na huko unataka kuvuka fence. What do you normally do?
Unapanda juu alafu ushuke chini.
You look for what we call a ladder. Unapanda juu alafu shuke chini. Okay. Okay. You will always find a ladder. Utatafuta kiketi, utatafuta ngazi, something to help you to cross over. True?
Yeah.
So this is why we call this a drop-based drop. A drop-based drop to mean what? We have two bases at the same point. This was a base and this was a base. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yes.
This candle opened and closed, opened and closed. We formed what? A rally-based rally.
A drop-based
This is my
drop.
first time to hear about
Oh,
that.
sorry. A drop-based drop. Okay. Thank you for the correction. And us forming a drop-based drop, we ended up forming what? What we call a supply area. So instead of you now, we are now advancing. Instead of you putting lines, okay, you can now just draw this zone and call this a supply area. So in a supply area, you'll see two bases. And those two bases are normally resistance line. Do we agree? You'll see a drop, base, drop. Did you see a drop, base drop?
Yes.
Yes.
Another thing that Francis did see, we saw what?
Bearish engulfing candle. Wait.
Engulfing. I'll not need this. I'll not candlestick. Okay? Meaning we did engulf this candle. This bullish candle was engulfed by this. Was engulfed. To engulf is to take over, is to be covered, is to ni kama kukua covered, yani mtu anakuja na kufunika na kuengulf, like whatever we are seeing here on top hapa. Can you guys see this? Mbona nimechukua hii stuff? I need to get rid of this. Let me use this one. This one. This candle was engulfed by this. Okay? So what makes a perfect supply area? Guys, you'll just nini with me. Next time I'll come with a good whiteboard so that we can be writing. A perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
So first of all, is this engulf candle should be at least, this engulfing candle yenye engulf should be at least 2 times the engulfed. Did you guys get that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is this candle at least 2 times this?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
So this makes this a perfect. And I'm going to be showing you how now I'm now going to be showing you how to now use things like we use like the fib to be able to fib and really get that this is a very nice supply area that we can literally use. But this one automatically qualifies to be a supply zone. One thing is we have 2 resistance lines. So the first line, this first line, ya kwanza, we call it what? We will call this the front wall. Hii tutaita the front wall, okay? And because all of them are now resistant, I'll now put them to be red. And this second part, we'll call it the back wall. So a supply area has 2
walls.
Oh no. I forgot to do this and somebody never updated me about it. Okay. A supply area has 2 walls. We have the back wall and we have the front wall. The reason why the other day I told you to get rid of, if you guys remember, I was telling you to get rid of this. When drawing support resistant, I actually told you to get rid of this front wall. It's because now you no longer need it. So long if you have a supply area, you can just decide to put this support, this resistant line here, and upper, you automatically know the first wall is where price might be rejected. The first place, it is this one. Okay? So take this. When price will be coming from below trying to take over, itakuja kwanza kwa front. This is the gate. True?
Yes.
Ingie katikati, ianze battle. If ikimanage kumaneuver, ita break the back wall. Okay?
Okay.
So how do we trade these areas? You wait for the break. To the break where? Upper juu. Okay? Ukisha pata break is when you now do what? Retest. You wait for price to now come and retest. So this is the first retest. So wakati tukishakuwa na this break, now this line becomes what? This buckle, it becomes what?
What do you mean when you are speaking about retest? You know, there are some terms that I'm hearing for the first time, like that one for the retest. I think now is the second time, and the base drop.
Retest?
Base drop.
Base drop.
I also had it now.
Oh, yeah. So you're actually going to hear more of this, and I want you just to, I'll actually send you I'll send you the chit chat so that you can be able to see those, whatever we are calling, those are candlestick patterns that normally happens. We have a drop-based drop. We have a rally-based rally. And the reason we are saying it is a drop-based drop, you can actually see why we are saying this is a drop. True?
Yes.
Francis? This is a drop.
Yes.
This is a drop from this to this. It is a drop. True?
Yes.
Then the next candle opened. So we formed a base here. True?
Yes.
Went up, formed another base. True?
Yes.
Then we drop. So we are saying a drop, base, drop. You get it?
Okay. Yeah.
Drop, base, drop. Okay?
Okay.
This is why we call this a drop, base, drop. It is like a ladder being formed. A rally-based rally, it is the exact opposite of this. Something like this one. Are you able to see this one?
Yes.
Are you able to see this one?
Yes.
So what is this? This? In gun?
Drop, base drop.
That was for Francis.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Umemsaidia hapo haraka haraka. What is this, Francis? This one?
Rally-based rally.
This is a rally-based rally. A bullish candle, a bearish candle in the middle, a smaller one, then another stronger bearish candle. Makes what? A rally-based rally.
Rally-based rally.
Okay? And the
Yes.
opposite is a drop-based drop. A bearish candle followed by a smaller candle. And I want you guys to be looking at, you'll find this candle is either it's always smaller than these ones. Okay, you see?
Okay. Yeah.
But
Now,
you said maybe the middle candle for this, for like this one, for best drop, drop, best drop. You said the middle candle should be at least 2 times
yes,
the
yes,
other
that
one.
is to make
The other
it, that
candle
is to make it, that is now to make it a zone.
Oh yeah.
To make it a zone. Okay, it is
Yeah.
it is a drop-based drop, yes, but it is not a good stronger zone. You can actually see how price reacted back to it. Are you able to see the way price was able to maneuver through it?
Yes.
You're able to see it because it was not a stronger area. So what makes it qualifies it, at least this one should be 50%. This one should be 50%. So it should be 100% this. Okay, should be able to engulf it like completely. Like this kind of engulfing, yeah, it is good, but it's not that stronger. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys as you'll be learning more, you'll be getting to understand and to see these things in the charts over and over and over again. But besides, I think I want you guys to be able to find for me drop-based drop and rally-based rallies on the charts. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that being said, najua tumekwama kwa supply guys, hata bado hatujaenda kwa nini, kwa demand. Okay,
Okay.
so you guys now know kwa supply, these are the things we'll be looking at. Okay,
Okay.
and the opposite is also true. So where you guys were putting support and resistant, you can decide not to put support and resistant and just do what? Do a zone. And we'll be telling you how to do that markup so that you can realize, you guys realize when you guys were doing support and resistant, you were getting a lot of lines. True?
Yes.
So in order for you not to have like 50 million 50 million lines, you can just be able to get rid of this, and you get rid of this. So long as you have what you now call here a supply zone, you know you're covered. You know you at least you've marked your territory. True?
Yes.
And you're good to go. Then I'm going to point out about highs and lows. So let's go ahead and look at what we call a demand area. And then I think we can finish. I'll just pinpoint what is a demand, and then we can finish from there. So we'll find a bullish chart. So do you guys see? I wanted to see how price reacted in this area. Are you able to see? Francis? Are you able to see why we called the whole of this area a supply area?
Yes.
Did you see what price happened? What price did here?
Yeah.
So this is up and down.
Yes, it respected that area.
It perfectly respected that area. Are you guys now able to see why I said always? So let me just go back so that we can see how the front wall and the back wall behaved. Okay?
Okay.
So we know we have a supply area above us. Let me reduce the speed of my chart. Then we can play it using what time frame? Let's play it using the 3 hours. 3 hours is too high. Let's use the 1 hour too. It's okay. So let's see. So buyers are pushing. Buyers are still pushing. Let me allow me to remove this one. I don't need this one now. So you guys see, we are now where? We are now testing what? The first resistant line. That is the first. We are now at the gate.
Front wall.
We are at the front wall. It is the front wall because price is below it. Okay?
Yes.
This is the first place price will touch when price is coming from below. Price will always touch the front wall first before it goes to the back wall. Okay?
Okay.
I think that makes sense, Humphrey.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have retested the first wall. We are getting now rejection at the first wall. Always, it will always reject. Okay? Price will always respect. Hata kama ni front wall, you can actually see if somebody was just there, like putting a smaller sell, this little margin unaona hapa, literally, this is good money. So let's see. You see? Are you able to see how the front wall behaved?
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally, by anybody who just knew this was a good amount of money. Okay? If price ungesell tu kutoka hapo mpaka hapo mahali penye iko and you get out of the market. This is why you hear people, I just scalp, I enter within 30 minutes, hii kitu inacheza cheza tu hivi, I'm out. Then people wonder, kwani umeunda pesa aje, how? Okay?
Okay.
It's this simple, just being able to identify where supply areas are. So let's see, buyers became stronger. They became sellers again. So are you guys seeing how many times price is rejecting?
Yeah.
Again, buyers are coming in. So we totally got rejected from the front wall. Do you agree?
Yes.
Well, wale wenye waliamua ku sell from the front wall, they have their money. This one also went deeper. Mona hii, this one went deeper. I forgot to show you this. This went back to retested it. Okay?
Yes.
So we don't get rid of this area until we get a candle close. But remember the analogy, when price keeps on touching. Hii kutouch unajua ni kutoboa. Okay? If price keeps on coming, na inadunga, comes na inadunga, automatically what happens? Kifuli umezoea kukisaidisha kifungua na vifungu yote, what happens to that kifuli?
Break it.
Most of the time. Okay?
Yes.
So I think price is respected, so we are still not there. So this is not going to point to us. So I think price, this is the end of it. So let's now go to what we now call a demand. A demand zone. So that was a supply zone. Nani hao wana bet?
Kwa wengi.
When you guys understand trading, none of you will be betting. Trust me. None of you will be. I was a big better. Mimi nilikuanga na bet kila siku. Nowadays I see people betting, I laugh. I don't remember the last time I placed a bet. I literally don't. Okay. A demand zone or a demand area. So what is a demand? It is totally the opposite of what we talked about support. Yeah, of what we talked as supply. So let me find a good example for you so that we can use. Anybody who is able to point to me where is a demand area? ile yenye mnataka tutumie. I want you to point where you want me to, which one you want me to use now, based on what we've talked about a supply. Just annotate. Or you want me to use a different chart, is up to you. Tell
This
me.
one.
Okay, Francis says this
Yeah.
one, so I'll huh? Okay, so you guys are definitely pointed to the same area. I select bar, then I'll come to this area. Do I come here or do I come here? I come here. So you guys want to see this move?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So I'll cut the whole of that move. Okay. Let me zoom in so that you guys can be able to see my chart clearly. Okay. So now, what can you guys see? What are you seeing? What is the trend?
Downtrend.
It's going down.
Downtrend.
Downtrend. The only thing you can be able to see are what?
Support line.
Now what does support areas? Okay, I want you guys to
Oh.
let me just do this for you so that we start from here. So initially you will have done things like this. And this is the reason why we told you to be very keen in identifying what? Support and resistance. That is the key. If you haven't mastered identifying support and resistance, then it's going to be a little bit messier when it comes to supply and demand. Are those lines good?
Yes.
With the Euro USD, normally it's never a textbook. It looks choppier because of the, I think, oh, I know why. It's because of the chart that I am in. I'm using a very bad broker. I don't recommend this type of a broker. Oh, this is a wonder. This is just okay. Yeah. I think, oh, it's because of the time frame I am in. Let's look at the 4 hours. Let's look at the 4 hours. Okay. Mniambie zile lines zenye nafaa nitoe. Okay, this one is good. True.
Yes.
This one is good. And this one is just moving here. I'll not name my lines because I'm going to get rid of them right now. So let's mark up to there. Okay. So we have a perfect chart. US ICM select sector growth slows to June. Okay. What is the trend?
Downtrend.
Downtrend.
The trend is down. Somebody says the trend is down. Why?
Because we tend to have more support than resistance.
More support. Okay, let's count how many supports do we have. This is what? 1. True?
Yeah.
This is?
No, we have more resistance than support.
Yeah, I wanted you to notice that immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When the prices
Okay,
are going
okay, so
down, we
we have-
normally have.
Yeah, when price is going down, Remember, we keep on
Undoubted.
creating barriers. We keep on creating territories, areas, okay?
Yeah.
So right
Yes, yes.
now,
So we have more.
based on what we just previously learned, can you be able to point for me where was our supply and where was, like, draw for me the zones? Somebody to do it. Supply areas. I'll pick because none of you wants to volunteer. I'll pick randomly. Alan.
Yeah.
Nionyeshe mahali supply area iko na mahali where you think we need to draw something.
Okay.
I want to get rid of time. Yeah.
Because I can wait.
Uko wapi? Uko huko juu? Okay. Okay. Let me to save on time, let me jump on, let me kick in. So the first area we can be able to identify clearly, usiende mbali, you always start from where price is. Okay?
Yeah.
From where price is, if you go a little bit up, what are you seeing here? What is this?
Bearish engulfing candlestick.
A bearish engulfing candle. Is this 2 times?
Yes.
More than
Yeah.
2 times, 3 times this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one qualifies to be what?
Supply zone.
Yeah.
And you always name this to be, this is what? 4-hour supply area. You guys see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Before, this supply area was where? If you can look left further, the supply area was here. True?
Yes.
Yeah.
But now, because this is the most current one, so we just use this current one. You leave this, you always look at where the first place that price will go back to. Kama hii iko mbali, you can actually look in here, like let's say, at my 18 years old, I was nilikuwa navuta bangi. Okay?
Mhm.
Alan anacheka. Yeah, like so I'm just trying to use that example. So it's not that I'm gonna navuta bangi, okay? So this is me at 18 years old,
Yes.
okay?
Mhm.
And this is where Humphrey alipatana na mimi, okay?
Mhm.
Now I grew up, nikakuja mpaka 20, okay?
Mhm.
Nikapatana na Francis. Francis alinijua kama mimi nimeokoka.
Mhm.
Okay? Francis alinijua hapa kama mimi nimeokoka. True? Hapa chini.
Okay.
Okay? So Francis knows me for all this while. Okay?
Mhm.
Alan knew me from here. So Alan ananijua, bado ameendelea kunijua. Francis amekuja kunijulia hapa. Okay?
Mhm.
Francis amekuja kunijulia hapa. And here is where I'm meeting Humphrey. Okay? Hapa ndio napatana na Humphrey. Okay? Humphrey amenijua kama mimi nimefungua kanisa. Sawa sawa.
Yeah.
Are you guys following?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, to the new person who is going to meet me, whichever hapa katikati, which information will matter the most?
When you've already opened your church.
The previous one. Ile yenye iko karibu na mimi. True?
Mm.
Yes.
Because this is my identity now. This information here, yes, it is still me. Okay? It is still me, but this was then. If you guys are going to look at my CV, you're actually going to relate more with whatever achievement that I've done recently. True?
Yes.
True.
Ukienda kuandika CV yako, auandikangi kazi yenye ulifanya wakati ulimaliza high school. Okay?
Yeah.
So the recent current information matters than ile ya kitambo zaidi. You get it?
Yes.
Because people are able to relate with this more than this one. Huyu jamaa huyu mwenye unakutana naye hapa, kama alinipata nimefungua church na whatever, ukianza kumwambia mimi nilikuanga nalewa na nini na nini, it will not relate na yeye haraka hivyo. True?
True.
Yeah. So that is just trying to tell you. So this is a supply. I give stories when I'm teaching. Yeah. Mr. Rain, sijui kama bado wako kwa call ama alienda kulala. This is it. Let's see. So this is a supply. We've identified this is a supply. Now, can somebody be able to point me? Can you be able to see a demand? Can somebody point to me? Can you be able to see a demand?
Yes. Here.
Awesome. Can you all of you see that?
Yes.
So in the meantime, I don't want you guys to be, normally you'll see people doing demand zones like this. They are incorporating the weeks. Okay? I have my reasons why I don't recommend this. Okay?
Okay.
But if you see somebody doing this somewhere, let not this be like an alien technology, apana. I'll actually tell you the reasons why we focus with this. We focus with the body right now. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason is there's no money in weeks. We focus with the reason we even wait for the body close is because there's no money in weeks. This is what we normally call liquidity. This is where money was and money in and money out of the market. Okay? It was swept.
Yeah.
To be swept, kitu ilinyang'anywa hivi na ikaenda out. Okay?
Okay.
So the reason why we focus on candle on the bodies is because there's no money in weeks. Okay, so this is why we focus so much on these areas. This is where you're going to get most of your good trades. You can actually see what even happened here from the body coming boom. Focus na weeks, unaweza kuwa liquidated design ingine ushangae. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you that over and over and over again. So in the meantime, I want you guys to be focusing so much on the bodies. Okay. So this is a demand zone. Normally a demand zone, after drawing that box, you'll come and put a demand zone. So mimi tayari niko na templates. Let me just show you how to draw those zones. Is you come, take your box tool, come to the back wall, unaenda mpaka kwa front wall. So you can see I'm starting from hii candle yenye ilikuwa engulfed. This one. This is the candle I'm focusing on. Okay?
Yeah.
Then you click on your thing, unakuja una add, then unakuja unasema 1 hour. Oh,
A 4 hour.
oh, this is 4 hour. This is 4 hour demand. And say demand zone, demand area, whichever sticks to you. So I've already marked that area. I know the price comes to this area. I know most probably price might buy, like literally it came back and ni kama ili buy. So let's continue. Let's see. Let's play. What happened? Meidunga mpaka tukaenda mpaka kwa backwall. Are you guys able to see what I'm seeing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the, how many tested? How many tests? This is the third. Price is still coming back to it. The fourth one. So what happened?
The back door was broken.
The back door was broken. Sorry, the front door was broken. The back door bado haijavunjwa vizuri venye inafaa. Okay?
Yeah.
Majamaa waliingia ndani kwa embassy. Sasa saizi wako ndani kabisa. Wame set base hapo, like they are inside. They are roaming inside. So let's see if the last line was able to kuzuia, but it has been retested. It has been tested so many times. Let's see kama wali manage. What happened?
It has braked.
It braked, but sio vizuri sana. Like literally kumekuwa na war there. True?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hata kama these guys have been able to break, but they have actually faced a war. Okay? So let's see what happened there. So
They
you
break
see,
the front.
backward, they were able to push price back to the. So I want you guys to see. So this is where now we now bring this. This is why I wanted now to bring you this. When you're able to see such zones, this was the front wall. And this was the back wall. Ona venye nina click nini yangu mara sita ndo behave. I don't know, my trading view is lagging. I think I'm going to complain. So let me relate to you guys. Then we're going to end it here. I'm going to give you an assignment to be able to identify something for me. And then you're going to show me. We're actually going to meet tomorrow again. So I want you to see here. This was the front wall. Okay?
Yeah.
It was the first support. True?
Yes.
True.
This is the second support. So we did break the first support. What does this now, after breaking it, what does it turn to?
Resistance.
Super. That is a key information that you guys have to know. Like you can even literally trade inside a zone. Because the moment we break, you can see the way this area is big. Unajua watu mnaona hii area ni ndogo. This is a very big area. This is a lot of money inside here. This is a huge chunk of volume. This is a big volume. More than $1 billion was moved inside here. Okay?
Okay.
Man, this is good. Yeah. So, you knowing this, we have broken. This one becomes what?
Resistance.
Resistance. This one becomes your support. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you able to see? The resistance ilifanya kazi yake. Kapata fake. Again, price pushed back. Backward tena ikafanya kazi yake. So let's look at the end of it. Like, who the hell was able to succeed? You can see how price imezunguka hapo how many times? Are you able to see, like, each and every time you are able to identify a zone, price will not just like break. It must struggle inside that area. Then, what did it form?
Yes.
What did it form inside there?
It formed I can see a bullish engulfing candlestick.
A bullish engulfing. So
see.
guys, I want you to be able to grab fully this. It's not always going to be like the textbook one looking like, okay? So you did well, Alan, identifying this engulfing candle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember, this candle, yes,
About if I say bearish.
so this was a bullish engulfing. Then look at what these two candles did. Did these two candles engulf this?
Yeah.
So this is
Bearish.
also a bearish engulfing one, true?
Yes.
And if you look keenly, remember, I told you this is a base. So do we have a base here?
Yes.
This is a base and this is a base. What does this make? This whole pattern becomes. Are you guys able to see a drop, base, drop? Are you able to see that?
Oh, yes.
Alan is saying, oh, yes. So if you go to a different time frame, these are just two candlesticks, like 3 candlesticks. Like in a 4 hours, so unaona a lot of candlesticks, okay?
Yeah.
So you just take like the whole of this one. This is a base. This is the smaller one. Then boom, drop this drop. So this area automatically becomes what?
Supply.
So you don't have now, we are no longer looking at this. We have the current information. We are no longer looking at this. We have the current information. So the current information is this zone. You can decide to even extend it to this point like this, so long as you cover it well. Then you say this is what? 4 hour?
So
it's a supply area. Is this move 50% of this? At least twice? It is. Yeah. So let's keep on going. Let's see what happened. So you see how, are you able to see why now we got a supply? Francis, did you see a retest?
Yes.
You see this price came back, retested the zone, for it to sell. Are you able to see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if we are going down like this and we have nothing, we know nothing, how do we know price was going to get into some problems upper? How will you have identified that upper price was going to get into some problems here? Like price doesn't just reach somewhere alafu inaanza kufanya hivi.
Because we also have a supply zone.
This is where you go back left. Sijui jamaa anaongelea supply gani.
Kuna hizo candles zimeform hapo chini, hizo base drop whatever.
I want you to look very carefully. This is price coming down. We don't have any information here. Which information are we going to rely on? Left. Do you get that?
Yes.
If we look left, what is the immediate information we can get? What was this? What is the immediate information you can get? We had that, and we had this. Are you guys able to see what I'm seeing? That's how we identify where likely price might get some rejections. Okay.
Okay.
If you look at this was my previous supply, which was flipped. Remember, if a supply area is flipped, it becomes what? It's just the same analogy on what we were saying about support and resistance. If this was a supply initially here, and you guys are lucky today because I'm backtesting with you. So I'm teaching you as we are backtesting, as we are seeing the way these zones are behaving. Was this a supply zone?
Yes.
Was this a supply area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, anytime a supply area is flipped, it becomes what?
Demand.
Demand.
Demand area.
Automatically. You can decide to call it a demand area, or you can decide to name it a flipped zone. But so just say I had my flip zone here. For me, I normally like to call them flip zone. So a flip zone, it was either a supply ikakuwa flipped into a demand, or a demand ikakuwa flipped into supply. Okay.
Okay.
So you saying it is a flip zone right now, or you saying it is a 4-hour demand, we are still looking at the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa. So that is an information that you guys should be just be aware of. When do we get rid of supply and demand zones? So that is going to be our next topic. When do we get rid of supply and demand zones? Okay. So if anybody has any question, naona hata nyinyi pia ni kama mko exhausted, we can touch bases tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to repeat almost the same topic, because wengine wenyu hawajakuwa on this call, so I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to go over it again. Today was just an introduction to make you guys now see things at a different level. So, any comment? Any last remarks? Any questions? All of you are satisfied?
Still digesting.
Oh, no. No. You guys did not tell me nimeenda mpaka saa sita. My other students have been asking me like, oh. You guys mumeiba time ya wengine. I think it was so much interesting mpaka nikasahau. So any last round before I jump into a different call?
Wait. Let me ask something on here. Before this stuff was flipped to here, like, what if someone analyzed his trade and you said on supply, because this was a supply, and you said on supply we sell, right?
Sorry, come back again. You said?
Let's say before initially this, let's leave alone with this which flipped this one. This was a supply zone, right?
Yes.
And at supply we sell. What if someone took his trade from here? Maybe, I don't know. Iko sawa?
Took the trade from where to where? From the supply. Initially, it was a supply, yeah?
Yeah, let's leave alone with this part and you'll flip. Before.
Okay.
Nasema this part. Yeah.
You want it like that? Like that?
Yes.
So what was your question?
The guy who took his trade on the right track, right?
For the sales, the person who was waiting for the sell upper. Okay,
akingoja retest.
Okay, let's wait. Let's see what happened. I'm going to put a short tool, and we are actually going to see if our trade is going to play out. We'll just do it with you here, so that you guys see there are 50 million opportunities in trading. Like, that's why nikisikia somebody is betting, is doing something, I'm like, okay. Okay. So sisi tulijua this is a supply area, price imekataa kurudi kwetu. We are just waiting. Hii nilienda nikalala. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll reduce the speed so that you guys see it clearly. Normally, I want to take it from zone to zone, so I'll take it a ratio of 1:2. So you can actually see I'm risking, with my box, it's saying I'm risking 1% to gain 2. Risk reward ratio 2.08. So it's 1 to 2.08. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I've risked 1% of my capital to gain at least 2%. Okay?
Yes.
So I can decide either to take it upper, niamue my first take profit inaweza kuwa upper. Like, I just look at areas where price will be the upper, upper hivi kungekuwa na support and resistance line here. True?
True.
Okay, so let's wait and see. So this could be my take profit 1. Let me see if my take profit 1 will be, 1:1. Like, I've risked 1% to gain 1%, okay? and this is just 2%. Hapa kwa 2% nimeamua kukuwa more greedier. Okay, let's see. Price iko kwa entry ama iko? Oh, kwanza imeingia na ikaenda. Wololo. Oh, I think I played it very fast. Okay, that's okay. So I'll say my TP1 is going to be here. Okay, that is the first area. I'm expecting some resistance. Then I'll just do back test mpaka hapo. So sisi uko hapo umekaa unasema you're only looking for the sell. So this is where your entry now is. True? Unataka enter trade yako kwa front wall. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
literally what you are asking. True?
Yeah.
And another thing that I want to point out, I always want you to be taking trades at the back wall. It is safer to take trades on the back wall because I'm going to show you like tomorrow we're going to learn where can you, ideally, the best place for you to place your stop loss, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you see me nimeamua kupeleka hapo juu. Like what is the ideal place for you to take your stop loss? Normally it's just a little bit above the back wall. Okay, those are areas you always want to place your nini mali kuna the strongest defend. The strongest defense. You always want to put your family where you know it is a bit safer. Okay?
Yeah.
Ukiamua kukaa kwa gate, sawa. But jua tu my enemy wakikuja wa kwanza, if the enemies are really wamejipanga vizuri, you'll be the first one to be swept. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So there are actually two good sides of it. Ukikaa kwa gate, probably you might be the first person to take the opportunity. True? Kama vitu zitakuwa zinakuja ni mzuri, wewe ndio utakuwa wa kwanza kukula hiyo njugu. Na kama ni sumu pia tutaletea wajua wewe ndio utakuwa wa kwanza kukula hiyo sumu. So you'll be the lesson for everybody. And you can also be the perfect example for everybody. So let's see. We are now there. Watu wa gate, ilikuwa ni friendly environment ama ilikuwa ni wrong? This was not a friendly environment. Look, these people came with a lot of arm and machinery. They were able to sweep all the way up. Like this was a surprise attack. Walikuja wakagonga mpaka back wall. Wakaenda kabisa. Now let's see, were they even stronger enough to conquer? Hii ilikuwa upepo ya kupita tu. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
So are you able to see why my stop loss was a little bit higher? So mtu mwenye aliingilia hapa alienda kwa, this is what we call a drawdown. This is a drawdown. A drawdown to mean like this thing came almost like kama nilikuwa na account ya $1,000, okay? And I was risking $100, okay? Hii ilikuja ikafika kwa $100, kwa $10, $50, $70, ingesonga tu kidogo, $100 yangu ikikuwa imeenda. Okay? But because my stop loss was a little bit huku juu, so it came, ikaonekana ni kama I'm losing, like inaenda kwa $10, -10, -50, -70. From -70, this thing came back, gave me all the profit. Are you able to see that?
Yes.
So this is why sometimes unaonanga watu wako live, mtu anaenda into profit, alafu anakuja kwa negative. Ikikuja kwa negative, it only means that it is inside, yani imemuingia kidogo. You get it? Then the moment inaanza kutoka, the way inaanza kutoka hivi, now these are gains. So if you could be watching this, technically you could now decide to move your stop loss into profit. And moving your stop loss into profit is you're moving your stop loss, unaenda ukiprotect capital. We call it trailing stop loss. So when this thing decides to come back, it locks your profit in. It doesn't go back to your stop loss.
Stop loss.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to be doing all those kind of things, and we're going to learn with you how to do a trailing stop loss. So when this thing comes, activates you, inaenda ikisecure, kama ni 0.5% inaenda ikisecure. 0.5% ikikuja ina secure. So that when this thing comes back, it locks your profit. Okay? So these are and this is why we're saying this is not gambling. Because there's a risk management that you're able to do here. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Alan, you see your trade? So it literally come, imefika karibu kwa first take profit yetu. Let's see ilienda how far. I'm going to go slower. Hey, what's happening? Woo. This thing came all the way down here. So TP1 taken. It almost came to our take profit. Wacha tuone kama ilikuja mpaka huku chini. I don't know kama itafika. Okay, so kama huko umetake profit umeanza kunyang'anywa profit kidogo kidogo. Nanyang'anywa. Umeona? So you're now deep into negative. Poop. Did it give you enough time? Did it warn you enough?
Yeah.
Did it warn you enough? Upper?
Yes.
Look, I want you to see now the way, if you could be seeing this, like literally, okay, I was in profit, I did not take profit. Now, I'm in drawdown. Now, I'm almost to lose my account. I'm almost to lose my 1%. Sorry, not my account, my 1%. Because of my greediness, this trade literally ilikuja ikanipea mpaka, ilinipea how many percent? 1.3. I did take nothing from it, okay?
Yeah.
So now my 1% is almost going. So let us see. Remember, your trade is hapa hivi chini, okay? Uli enter up. So let's look. So umebakisha tu margin kidogo, we'll lose that. Let's look at the other candle. What's happening?
No, I think that's deposit, yeah.
So are you able to see? Like, first of all, this candle, wakati ili close upper, that was an indication that
there's a resistance.
Not a resistant. Remember the information you entered your trade with. You entered your trade with this.
Oh, supply.
With this supply. Our supply zone imefanyiwa nini?
Imekuwa broken.
Imekuwa broken. I want you to see that. Mali uli enter trade yako kidhania it's going to sell. Kama huku take profit hii ya kwanza hii, ukangoja, okay?
Yeah.
Now unakuja unaona aya, this fucker imefanya nini? Imebreak. So automatically you know the probability of my trade going in is what?
Low.
It's very high because did we flip this zone yenye tulikuwa tumechora? Yes. So what you'll be looking at is finding potential ways you can exit and where is the perfect place to exit your trade on the retest. Did you get the retest? So wakati hii trade, wakati ungeona hii kitu inarudi to this line hapa, because unajua buyers, you can decide now to flip. Kama niko na take sells, you can decide to take buys. Okay, because you now know the potential of this thing going high, it's very high. So you can decide, instead of me risking hii yote yenye nilikuwa na risk na trade yangu ilikuwa na enter hapa, when this thing comes back to this place hapa, I'm going to exit. How much are you going to now to be risking? Very little. Kama ulikuwa una risk 100, unaweza amua, let me take my 20. Like, wacha ningoje irudi mpaka kwa 20, then I get out. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are going to get more of that once we go to the most advanced places. We will be seeing how we are doing trailing stop losses, and how you can capitalize on it. Okay?
Okay.
Like, it doesn't just happen from anywhere. Like, literally this thing, it just tells you where ukiacha pesa iende, it's up to you na greediness yako. Unafinya alafu unaanza kuomba. My friend. And literally this thing is telling you, like, it's totally telling you what has happened. So unaona kama ungekuwa unajua this kind of information, price came, broke my areas, so get out of that trade. We bado unaomba na uko na account ya $500. Okay. Haya. Any other last question?
So these are the supplies.
I think my people ni kama walishalala hata. I think I just have to call them and check. Oh, forgot
Last
about.
one.
Go ahead.
These was a supplies on, right? This one. Then it was flipped, so it becomes a demand zone.
Yes, automatically.
Oh yeah. So you can take another on demand.
So if it was a demand, now you can now decide to do this. Unakuwa kinyonga chap chap. Immediately, I was in a buy, I was in a sell, now I'm automatically in a buy.
Yes.
You see that?
Yeah.
So let's assume kwa e-trade ingine you lost that 1%. Let's see if this one, it's going to give you back your money. The first stop loss itakuwa hapa juu. Taking profit, the first area to take your profit ni hapa. I'm risking again 1% to gain. This one is now giving me 3%, 2.9. Okay. I lost 1%. Let's see. How many percent did this give you? 2.23. Yeah, are you able to see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you'll be in a losing trade. The next trade, it's good for you. So capital protection overall is everything. Unless somebody else, any other question? Mr. Francis, I'm not sure. Usijali, you can't fully grab it right now, yote. Slowly by slowly. And that's why right now I don't want you guys to be pushing the button. We'll just be doing this, learning. Then we're going to backtest with you. After we've backtested, you now guys start seeing it. Then you do now a paper money. You do paper money for a short time with the strategy that you have. Okay. You start doing something, then you can now start, okay, now I think I'm in a position I can now fund myself and try now to grow this money. Okay. Let me tell you how I was introduced to trading in a wrong way, because I started pushing the bottom The first day was introduction. The second day we funded our account, live account. The next day I was making and losing money without knowing what I was doing. So you can imagine from day one, you guys niliwaintroduce, ningekuwa nimewaambia haya, register broker na ufund account. Some of you will not amungekuwa kwa hii class because ulikuwa umefund account yako $500 umeblow. You'll hate this thing for life. Ukiona mtu yoyote pale nje anafanya hiki kitu unamwambia, "Hey, you're gambling." Utapoteza pesa. Or you got lucky and you made some good money. So instead of you learning again, you'll stick to what I taught you in the first time. And I taught you nothing. You backtested nothing. So you'll find yourself hapo mbele utakuja ku lose more. Okay? So patience, patience, patience. I know you guys are very eager to now push the button. No, I'm telling you no. You gotta learn this thing, make it. Wacha ikue kwa brain yako, ikue ni conscious competence, like you can literally recite this thing, you can say it, you can see these things over and over and over again. It's easier by me doing, telling you this is a supply, this is a support. Saizi unaweza feel ni kama unajua. If I now tell you to share your chart, you start showing me, utaanza kuona vituko zingine hapo. I think you guys have experienced that. When you're going to mark up your chart, you're seeing your own things. Yeah, that's why I highly recommend, once I'm done with this, the next session, we go with you, you share your chart, then you start identifying, you mark those zones. So when you're going to sleep, I want you guys to, I think tomorrow it's sooner. So I'm leaving you guys, but kwa wenye mnaweza pata time, jump on your chart, GBP, USD, or just gold, just use gold, then go and identify for me at least two supply and two demand zones. Kama utaona rally based rally, you can decide to name it hapo. Kama utaona pin bar nini, sorry, how do you call it? Kama utaona what we call
drop based drop.
Yeah, drop based drop and rally based rally. Kama utaona those engulfing candles, point them out, okay? Oh, this motherfucker bot.
Is it possible if you can repeat the question, the assignment?
Go identify those supply and demand areas. Supply and demand areas. Supply and demand areas on gold for the 4 hour, at least two. Then tomorrow I'm going to review what you guys did. Then we're going to start from there. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that one I don't know for me whether I would make it. Tomorrow, am I supposed to have?
It's okay. If tomorrow you can make it, well and good. If you cannot, pia ni sawa. I'll literally be repeating this because I will now be stuck here for a while until you guys master this. Then from there, tutafanya something else, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe our session is ending. So Francis, if tomorrow you cannot make it, it's okay. Kesho inakuwa saa 5.
Lakini si itakuwa recorded.
Itakuwa recorded. Oh, no. You've reminded me I'm supposed to end this recording. Hii itakuwa mrefu sana and I don't want to do edits. Ni nani ni video editor hapo? Humphrey ni video editor.
Yeye anajua mambo, mwachio kazi.
Unataka nikupe kazi?
Alan wewe.
Tena ameruka. You know, you have to show me your skills. I'm a good video editor myself, lakini hiyo time ya kuedit ndio sina. But anyway, I'll just post it the way it is. I think ni sisi tu. So, it's okay. So, can call it a day, guys. A night.
Okay.
I've literally missed my other students. Kuna venye nimewafanyia ile kitu. So wacha niwapigie simu kwanza nijue wako wapi kama oh no. 1523.
So officially the next class will be on Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you get a chance to jump on Wednesday, I highly recommend everybody to be jumping on Wednesday. I hope, Humphrey, it was very helpful.
Yeah.
Maybe you're able to share with them a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so on Wednesday, remember on Wednesday we have a book club where we just read because that is the biggest part in trading. Literally, you guys can think like hivi tu tunafanya is the biggest part. No, hata hamujaanza you guys are still studying the 5%. 95% will be psychology. The things we're talking about here, grid. 95%, like you guys hamujaanza. Okay?
Yeah.
So these are just helping you to be able to cover the 5%. A bigger margin is going to come from you, from your mindset, from your psychology, from your money problems. Okay? Upbringing, your beliefs about money. That is where the biggest battle is going to be. And that's why I think all of you, I'm sharing with you those audios just to reprogram your mind each and every day. Go to the mindset section in the hub. Always reprogram yourself. Always. These things will play out. I think Francis has been doing this for over a time, like listening to those mindset. Trust me, they're going to help you to come up with a very nice edge. And the book I always recommend is Trading in the Zone. Study that book, and study yourself. Trading in the Zone is not a strategy. It's a strategy of the mind, actually. It's just telling you about yourself. Self-mastery. Okay? Okay. Watu walichoka. Haya, good nightini.
Good night too.
Haya, sawa
Muchachos,
sawa.
muchachos.
Haya, gracias. Gotta end this. Okay, I agree. We are there.
Now all the boys know.